Alright. You seem to know. This still doesn't explain you, right? I do hunt. There you go.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Yo, I want to know how I died. Whoa. So this has like very RPG elements too. Nice. What's this? Oh, keys. Oh my. This map's huge. Oh, can't check out the heroes. Blade. Oh, you can actually edit the cards. Okay, okay. Now, this seems pretty interesting. Oh, by the way, I think I'm on normal diff. Yeah, I think you guys saw that.
Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kitties, right?
Oof. Ouch.
So these guys are level
good.
3 and he's level 1?
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Yes?
Sup, ancient one?
Screw you guys, I'm gonna explore. Alright. You have collected masterwork in addition to paintings already hanging on the abbey walls. Masterwork can be found scattered at abbey grounds. Masterwork can be hung in empty frames. Brightness adventure. Can I jump? Can't jump. Cliff dive. No. Wow. Alright, I know. I should hold the exploring off for later, but I don't want to. Okay, so it's one giant circle. You can go this way. Okay, so it looks like there's other areas for characters to hang out. Probably. Alright, guess it's time to continue on. Nope, gotta go up here. Oh. Crud. Okay, now that's funny. The Spider-Man. Barely a stone at all. The blue black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It's smelly water rod. Got 5 arcane knowledge. Okay, so you get stuff for picking up items too. Cool. Hey, we should probably get back though. Can I run through here? No. Sword in the stone. My sword. My sword. I mean, sword. All right.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
That sort of training regime.
Cheese
We'll have to
and
trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned...
Coven of witches from
all the
across the
knowledge
sea
out
has
there.
sent for our help. I regret
Easy for
that I
you to
cannot
say.
do more, but Lilith and I stretch our
Nothing
limits.
about any of this
I've
is
sent the
easy,
moon seal
Blade.
to their home in Salem. By the
Yeah,
way, the
tell
Knights
that
of
to Mark.
Wondergore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles.
Crazy day, huh?
Crazy indeed.
So,
Lots of new blood around here.
is this like my overall stuff, or?
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
Big personalities, too.
I think you mean big egos. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place, but there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Chitin has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The moon seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodland. We must understand what it is we face. More arcane knowledge.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
Goodbye, guys.
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds.
Ooh.
Ah, I see.
A star. The star Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent support of his team. The star symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Got a tarot card. Mystical Forge.
What is this?
The Hell Forge. Burning with the intensity of hell itself, the Hell Forge is the beating heart of the Abbey. The runes etched around the aperture contain the focus of the Hell Forge energy. I like to apologize, but I really like exploring.
Interesting.
Orb of Agamotto, Strange's Orb of Agamotto, one of the few artifacts covered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Powerful energy emanates from the inside of as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. Escape. One of
Fascinating.
Strange's capes, suspended in the ornate glass, the cape floats in air, rippling slightly through the air still. It's not rippling at all.
Curious.
Okay, just a clutter table. Another tarot card. The Moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and consciousness. I wonder if the
Intriguing.
cover heroes are all that they have, minus some that I saw in the store. Or are there going to be a lot more like probably add-ons and like DLC later on? Which kind of sucks. Then you would have to like replay the game, I feel like. Because I remember when games used to do that all the time, where they would add like characters later on. So like, what is it? I think Mass Effect was a big one where I would. Yeah, you get the character and then you would have to restart and do the new story because of that. Which, I mean, it wasn't bad. Caretaker's Journal, August 15, 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on a page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If succeeded, it will not only help the child channel his energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith and her minions. Only time will tell. Strength. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's identity. So I'm getting a bunch of arcane knowledge at least, guys. And okay, let's go inside now. Was there anything else that I missed? There's video games, there's that, there's the chest. Did I unlock the chest? Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to people.
Wow. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with. I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerer?
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? Did someone give you a...
I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times. It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park.
Go see the good old Red Sox.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the Hunter's mother.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
Whose power?
Cthon, the Elder God.
I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out. With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me.
You're the only person I don't know.
At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark.
If I were you, I'd probably be looking for a hot shower after spending 300 years in a tomb.
You might see a few familiar faces around the Abbey, but mostly you'll find a lot of powerful strangers wondering just what they've gotten themselves into. Just be yourself, and you'll be fine.
Why is he like giving me off like Ezio vibes? I thought I made him.
Read your briefings.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was
What's out?
yesterday.
Oh no.
And you look older.
Why is he like Basim?
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Dr. Spooky! Sanctum Symbiotum. Let's go get symbiotes?
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum.
I don't know what's going on right now. You know, I have like distant column though. I guess you don't get those yet.
Glad to see you're adjusting.
No, go away.
Hunter?
Oh.
You have problem?
What?
This place is like a resort compared to some of the spots I've worked out of. Here.
It still smells like Transia, even
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the Zoning Commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Yeah. The boys are back in town. We're like the same height. Oh well. Oh yeah, no exploring.
Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. But
Is everybody else gone or? Oh nope, never mind. Okay, let's go, guys. Cowabunga, dudes. Oh, wrong universe. Wrong
About
brand.
time.
not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid. I can't help but feel a tinge of impatience. It is my home.
Wanda belongs here. Bring her back safe.
You are standing in limbo.
Ibs.
Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor. So we've chosen...
I guess I could have finished that.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Oh boy, he's dedicated.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.